Hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Art Time with Mr. Gabe. Okay, 4th grade students, this week I'm going to be showing you how to make a folding emoji mixer. It's a little bit like the pop-up books that we worked on last year, in the sense that we're going to be doing some folding, right? Folding of paper. So it's kind of, you have to be neat and careful when you're doing that part. But what I'm going to show you, how to put it all together, hopefully you're going to like it. It's this cool kind of folding multiple emoji face mixer. You know, you can do it with any different kinds of emoji faces. So there's lots of possibilities for you to make it your own. Okay? So it also brings in some of the work we were doing in class, in school, with all the character faces, the different kinds of faces that we were working on. Okay, let's get started. Right, so first thing we need to do is make this rectangular piece of paper into a square. And the way we're going to do that is to make a fold, the first of many folds. I'm going to make sure that this is lined up, so the edge is really lined up with the other edge. And at the end, at the top end here, it doesn't look like that, but it looks like a really defined point. Do you see that? So when that edge is lined up and that comes to a really good point, then you're ready to make the fold. Then start at the point and push your finger down all the way, bit by bit, until you reach the edge. Alright, so that's how you make that first fold. Now we're going to get rid of this piece. If you have scissors, then you can just cut it off. But before you cut, I would suggest making another fold so you can see that line really clearly. Again, I'm going to make sure that edge, that point, is a really good point, and that this edge is really straight before I make the fold. That's what it looks like on that side. So, you can open that up and you can cut it with scissors. If you don't have scissors, here's what you do. This is what I'm going to do. Use your fingernails to pinch down on that edge a couple of times on both sides and really make that fold very sharp. See what I mean by that? Like very, very sharp fold. Okay, then we make a little tear at the top and very carefully spreading our hands apart, putting pressure on the paper like this and just spreading our hands like this. Start with a little tear at the top. Just make a little tear like that and then spread your hands apart, going down the fold, and there we go. That's what we want. The paper just rips apart really smoothly. Don't go too fast, take it easy, especially when you get to the end. There. Nice. Alright, don't need that bit. Okay, so next thing is to fold the other way. Line up your two corners. Make sure the edges are straight. Make sure you've got a really, really clear point. Hold the paper and then work your finger down bit by bit until you get to the end. Excellent. Next, fold it this way. Match up the two corners and make the fold. And then again this way. Oh, there's lots of folding to be done for this emoji mixer. How are we doing? Everyone okay so far? Next, we fold the corners into the center. Perhaps you've made something a bit like this before, one of those. I know I've seen those in school. I know some of you know how to make those. I don't know what you call them. When I was in school, we called them a chatterbox. But I don't know if you call them that still. Oh, it was so long ago when I was in school. There. So, all the corners folded in. Always make sure that the outside corners are as neat as possible. Very good. Alright. Opening it out again, just showing you what it looks like open. It's made of lots of triangles. We need to make all of those triangles half the size. So here's what we do next. We open it up and no, we don't. We close it back again and we fold in like this now. Okay, so we fold the edge, the whole edge into the middle. And we go around and we do this side. That whole straight edge goes into the middle. And again, this one. And one more time. This one. Oops. Yeah, so that's what we should see now. We've got squares. We've got some sections that are triangles, like here and here, 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 here and here, but some of them remaining as squares. So here's what we do to make everything a little triangle, like I said we were going to. One more time, we're going to take the edge into the center. Not the edge, the corner. The corner goes into the center. And then when we open it up, all of that section, all little triangles. Okay, so we do the same with this one. And this one. And here. And there. Good. Alright, so now when we look at it, we can see all those little squares have turned into little triangles. So the next stage is kind of tricky. So hopefully you've been okay with this part so far, all the folding. And this is the hardest part coming next. So get ready and pay close attention. This corner is going to fold into the middle, but I'm going to pinch it in like this. I'm going to pinch it here. Hope you can see that clearly. So the corner goes into the middle and I'm going to pinch it. Pinch! And then push this fold, like push it this way, push it this way. Something like that. Do you see that? And of course we do the same here too. Push it in and pinch. So it's the outside corner, remember, goes into the middle, and then get your hand in underneath and pinch. And fold it both ways. See if you can get that one to stay there at the same time. It's sort of like making a box. You'll see that when I finish. Okay, push the corner into the middle, get your hand underneath, pinch it together, pinch it and push both sides in. And same again. The corner goes into the middle, get your hand underneath, pinch and push both sides. So now what we should have, we should be able to make this kind of box shape. You see that? Let's get all of those pieces in the center. It sort of makes like a nice kind of pattern like this, like a flower or a snowflake or a gemstone. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Okay, you guys, this is the final step, and this is the kind of the last sort of magic step that puts the whole thing together. So we're going to push the outside kind of with this, however you can do it with your hands. Hopefully you can do this. You're going to take the whole thing and hold it like this so it's in a box shape, but you have to push inwards here and here and here and here all at the same time. So that's why my hand is in this kind of funny position. I've got these fingers going to push this way, my thumbs are going to push this way, and then these fingers are going to wrap over the top and push in all at the same time. You see that? So those pieces stay folded and they stay inside, and then everything else, push it in, push it all in. Make sure that you are folding on the same lines that you've already folded, those lines of the triangles. Not making any new folds, just using the folds that are already there. Pushing in, that one's being a bit resistant, so I'm just gonna make sure that it's gonna fold the right way. There we go. So yes, pushing them all in there. See that? Push it all down and pop, it just all presses together in the right way. And there it is, just like that. Suddenly it's ready to go. The magic emoji mixer. You see how all those pieces can fold, and same on this side. Got all these folding pieces now. Now we're ready for the fun part. We're going to draw our different emoji faces. We can have 3 different faces with this emoji mixer. I'm going to use a black marker first. If you didn't have markers, you can use a pencil, that's fine. So what we want is the circle of the face to fill the whole square. So the circle, that means the circle should touch the edges of the square, or very almost touch the edges. So think of doing it as like just 4 curves going from one little corner to the next one. So from here on this edge up to this edge. Okay, then turn the square and keep going round. Just one little piece at a time. Alright, and let's fold, do the next one. Now, of course, there are many different emojis, and you can choose your own faces, your own emoji faces to remix. I'm going to do like the first one is going to be eyes like that. They look like little black beans, don't they? Which face is this going to be? Yeah, so that's the emoji mixer. Have some fun with it. Make as many as you like. You can do more than one emoji mixer with lots of different kinds of faces. Which emoji faces do you think would work best for an emoji mixer? You decide. Give it a try. Try it out. Whoops. And I hope you have fun. Hope that you don't look like this guy when you're trying to make this art project at home. Let's see. Hope that you are, no, not that face. Yeah. Hope that you're making that face at home, everyone.